fast with this closing segment when everybody's brains are tired and ready to go. So give me just like a few more minutes, because I'm going to help you learn how to grow. Hey, baby. Learn how to use our incentives and our new LTO and our active promo to grow your pay points, grow your business, climb through the ranks. So let's talk about incentives. Let's talk about some strategy and bring the whole day together so that you know exactly what to go and do. Raise your hand if you've already earned your first Fast Start Refresh bonus. Anybody? Congratulations. Okay, raise your hand if you have already earned your second Fast Start Refresh bonus. Anybody? Okay, I see some rock stars out there. Did you know that if you earn all the way to the Gold Fast Start Refresh bonus over the next few months, that's an extra $500 in bonuses that you have earned on top of your regular commissions from our generous compensation plan. If you earn all the way to Senior Gold Refresh bonuses, that is an extra $850 in bonuses. Anybody want to make an extra $850 in bonuses? And on top of that, you would have an extra 250 points by the end of May. So if you had an extra 250 points at the end of May, what would you be going to convention as? Let's talk about some strategy about how to use the Fast Start Refresh incentive to grow your business. Because if you are strategic about how you are utilizing this incentive, you can really pour some gasoline on the fire in your business. So, how to earn up to Senior Gold Refresh bonuses. Enroll 6 every month. Use the +1 system with all 6 of them. 2 of them will add a +1, and 1 of those 2 will actually go on to Silver. Repeat this every month. There's your strategy. Now let's break this down a little more detail. Set your sights on enrolling 6 every single month. I know that takes hard work, but stay with me. Then use the +1 system with all 6 every single time you sign up a new customer. Very, very important. If you do this, it's not only going to help you reach your short-term goals, like going to convention as a certain rank, but it's also going to help you reach your long-term goals, like climbing up through the big ranks. Because this is what we are seeing. For every 3 new VIPs that we use the +1 language with, 1 of them will actually go and get their +1 to do this with them. For every 2 people who go and get their +1, 1 of those will go on to Silver. So that means that if you are enrolling 6, using the +1 language with all 6, then you would develop a new Silver every single month. Let that sink in. If you enroll 6 a month, use the +1 language with all 6, then you should be developing a new Silver every single month. Now, out of every 2 Silvers that you develop, 1 of those will go on towards Senior Silver. Out of every 6 new Senior Silvers that you develop, 4 of those are probably going to go on to Gold. And out of every 4 new Golds that you develop, probably 1 of those is going to go on toward Ruby. So imagine for the next 12 months, if every month you enrolled 6 new VIPs, used the +1 system with all 6 every time, and developed a new Silver every single month, with some of those going on to Senior Silver, Gold, and beyond. Now, assuming that you had about 70% retention, you would have well over 1,000 more pay points than you do right now. Imagine enrolling 6, developing a new Silver every single month for the next 18 months. You're looking at an Emerald organization. 36 months, Diamond. See how powerful consistency of working hard to sign up 6 people per month and then utilizing our new, fabulous, effective +1 system can be. So now let's talk about what that can look like for your shorter term goals. Here's what that would look like over the next 4 months so that you can hit your go-to convention as goal and earn your refresh bonuses. If you enroll 6 per month, that is 144 additional points from now until May. If 1 out of every 6 goes silver, that's another 60 points. If 2 of the silvers go on to senior silver, that's another 60 points. Total over the next 4 months, 264 points. And also $850 in Fast Start refresh bonuses. These refresh bonuses are designed to get you focused on the right things that'll grow your business right now, short term, and also long term, like we talked about. You can really create some momentum in a matter of a few months of consistently doing the right things in your business. And these bonuses are not just available to you, they are available to your team too. Anybody who joined before January is eligible for these Fast Start refresh bonuses, and anybody who joined January or later is actually eligible for double bonuses with our normal Fast Start program. Did you know that somebody going Fast Start Senior Silver in their first 30 days will earn over $800? Don't you think that there are people out there who would want to earn $800 in the next 30 days? I know I would. So imagine if you were enrolling 6 per month, using the +1 system to create a lot of duplication on your team like Amber talked about, but also your team was doing that exact same thing. Cannot recommend enough getting focused on this strategy and going after these Fast Start bonuses and showing other people how to do the same thing. But it all starts with you. Take full ownership of your business. Catch the vision, y'all. Do you see what is possible with this? Do you see what is possible for other people too, and the value of what you have to offer people? So what kind of work is it going to take for you to enroll 6 people per month? Because it is hard work. So here's what I recommend that you go and do. Go on a new contact blitz. And if you have a team, get them doing it with you. If you want to enroll 6 per month, you're going to need to talk to around 60 new people, plus follow up with about 60 others who have been interested but haven't joined yet. And I recommend that you front load your month. That way you have the rest of the month to take your open people through the exposure process, because we all know it's an average of 8 to 12 exposures or follow-ups before somebody's going to make a purchase decision. So make enrolling 6 per month and doing the right things with all 6 the primary focus in your business. Lead your new VIPs with vision, y'all, like Amber talked about. Ask them questions about what an extra $800 would mean to their families. When I started this, an extra $800 felt like hope. That's what it felt like. I was blown away by my first paycheck, and it was less than $800, and it made me want to keep going because my sponsor was always in front of me with vision about what was possible and belief that it was possible and showing me how. And in turn, now I do that for other people, and so can you. Engage your working team to do this too. Here are some ideas for how you can create some fun and excitement around all of this together with your team. First of all, host power hours. We have been running about 2 of these per day on my team. Each power hour is led by a jewel, and we just take turns hosting so that the load is not all on one person. It's way more fun to do income producing activity together, and people can ask a jewel questions if they get stuck in a conversation and don't know what to say next to move the conversation forward. And thank you to Katie Wiggins for keeping us organized on these. So power hours. Also, start a Fast Start goals chat. Anybody working to earn a Fast Start bonus can be in the chat, but you could create a map like this for them to track and update each time they get a join so that their progress is visible to themselves and to everybody else. We all celebrate each other's wins in this chat, and it is so motivating, and it gives accountability. By the way, I got this this tracker here from Jen Cobb. So thank you, Jen, for this brilliant idea. Another thing that you could map out in your chat is your income producing activities. So you and your team could check off maybe every multiple of 20 new contacts or 20 follow-ups, just some examples. And then also recognition. When somebody earns a Fast Start Refresh bonus, shout them out in the team page, in your stories, with a graphic, with their face on it. Just shout them out everywhere. Highlight those people who are working hard and producing results. Y'all all know that people work harder for a praise than they do for a raise. So do not underestimate the power of recognition, because most people don't get recognized and celebrated in their normal everyday life like we do here, and that's one of the biggest perks of this business model, is how much we get recognized and rewarded for a job well done. It just feels really good to be noticed like that. So when your team feels valued and celebrated for their hard work, they're gonna wanna keep going and keep working toward their bigger goals. Now, we also have to talk about retention, which has to be your secondary focus if you want to see actual point growth. Because you cannot go up in points if you're also bleeding out every month. Now, we all know that some attrition is normal, but if you're losing more than 30% of your customer base, either you don't have a retention system, or maybe you do have a retention system, but you're not actually doing it. In other words, you're not doing the retention work. So the people on my team who have the highest retention, they have a couple things in common. They have a retention system, and also they add in a lot of personal connection with their customers in between using the system. Okay, this is an example of a retention system. You can scan this QR code, grab just an example. This is not the only good retention system out there, but it is a good one. It does work. So feel free to grab it, tweak it, use this one, use it as inspo to create your own, totally up to you. But you do need a system, and also you need to actually work the system, because you can have the best retention system in the world, but if you don't actually do the retention work, that's like those customers who order their products and never take them, right? Like, what is the actual point? So here are some ideas to make retention fun, if that's a thing. You can have a weekly retention-focused power hour. You can do this every Friday or whenever works for your team, but like I said, working together is always more fun. And on your retention Zooms, you can share customer wins and successes, and that is always super belief building about our products. Also, as a leader, recognize and highlight people who have great retention. Our team's gonna do what we as leaders talk about and what we draw attention to, right? So put their face on a graphic, have them lead a team call, sharing their retention tips, or go live in the team page, sharing their retention tips. Maybe even just share in your chat, but seek those people out on your team who have retention of their customers at 70% or higher at 90 days, and recognize and elevate those people because they are providing excellent customer service to their VIPs. Okay, need to talk to the jewels. Where are the jewels in here? Jewels? Any of y'all want to earn a jewel momentum bonus? Me too. All right, so let's talk about how to grow by 100 points. I'm about to give y'all all of my secrets. Ready? Here we go. Enroll 6 every month. Develop a silver each month. Get your team earning their refresh bonuses, and focus on retention with your team. Basically everything I already said. I realize that that's not juicy, but what can be juicy is your paycheck. If you do those things, okay? If you enroll 6 and develop a silver, that's 51 extra points right there. And if you had somebody on your team go enroll 6 and develop a silver, that's almost the other half you need right there, as long as your team is doing the retention work. It's hard work on the right things consistently that's going to grow your points by 100 each month. But you all know how the compound effect works, right? If you were to consistently grow by 100 points each month over the next 4 months, because you have consistently enrolled 6 a month, developed a silver a month, got some people on your team going after their own bonuses, and you're all focused on the retention work too, 6 months from now, I can almost guarantee you that you would be going up by more than 100 points a month, because what you have in your business is momentum. And that starts with you, the leader. Momentum is an energy. And you can tell when a leader has herself in momentum inside of her way before it shows up in her points. So get excited about what you're offering people and the value of it and where you're headed with Plexus and what all these fabulous people in this room can do and what you have to share with others, and then get into action. So let's pull all of this together, because you've heard a lot of really incredible and fun things today. You heard the amazing Amber Miller talk about the +1 system and how to utilize it. You heard the incredible Alita and Megan talk about events. You heard about our new product, Hydrate Watermelon Lychee, which I tasted it and it's my fave. And then I came to tell you about how to earn your refresh bonuses or a jewel momentum bonus and how to utilize those incentives to climb through the ranks. We even talked about retention today. We've covered it all today, but now it's time for you to get into action, because you have 3 whole days left in this month to finish strong, earn your bonuses, help your team earn their bonuses. So what do you do right now, and where do you start with all the info that you've gotten today? When you leave this room, you simply have 2 things to do from now until midnight on the last day of the month. First of all, you're going to reach out to all of your prospects and create urgency. Let them know that this active deal is ending and you don't want them to miss out. So you can say something like this. Here's a sample message. I'm not going to read it to you guys. Take a picture of it. And Christina, thank you for helping me come up with this message. Everybody say thank you, Christina. She's an enrolling machine, and so I know these messages work. All right, so first thing is close all your get new VIPs with this active promo. And then secondly, you're going to want to reach out to all of your existing VIPs and let them know about the new Hydrate product and the $1 shipping offer. And you can say something like this. Take a picture. All right, so these are the most important things that you could possibly be doing for the last 3 days that you have left in this month that are going to make the biggest impact in your business. Get new VIPs with the active offer and retain your existing VIPs with the Hydrate offer. Congrats to all you rock stars for earning this trip. I hope you enjoy every single second because you earned it, and I will see you guys at convention.